Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Billy with Crafting Cake with Billy. Hope everyone's doing well today. If you are new here to my channel, I would like to welcome you here and welcome back to all of my other crafty friends. So today I thought I would do a tutorial and I thought we would make some junk journal pockets, and we're gonna make them using some old vintage book pages. And these are super simple to make. You can make them in all different sizes and all different styles. And you can just use whatever you have. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You can just use an old book, or you can use a regular book. The book pages that we will be using today are from a vintage or a thrift store slash like a used bookstore. And this first book, I believe I've already torn it apart, but this one, I think the copyright was like 1950s. And then I found one from the 1930s, and check out the font. It's like a typewriter, and I love it. But these pages are naturally aged, and even the feel of the pages are they're so smooth and just, I can't even describe. I don't think they even make books with this sort of paper anymore. It's just really just like velvet, just a very smooth paper. And this is an aged book as well, but this is more of, what books are made from today. So we are going to take these book pages, and I chose these because they have some really beautiful botanicals, the drawings on the side. I love them, and I think they add to the pocket. So we're going to use those as well as stamp. So I'm going to find a page here that has some little flowers on here. And I love to use these pages. I've torn this book up, torn it to pieces. But it just has some really beautiful images. And like I say, I mean, you go to a used bookstore, you go to a thrift store and find a vintage book and go to town with the pages. So I'm just going to take a few pages out here and then kind of move this to the side. And they're very simple to make. So for this one, let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to flip the page upside down because I want to use this image here that's on the front. So I'm going to flip this page upside down just like this. You can leave some space if you want, but you really don't have to. It doesn't really matter. And then I want to take the ends off of this page. So I'm just going to you can use scissors or you can use your paper cutter. I'm just going to use my paper cutter here and just make these edges nice and even. Okay, just like that. All right, and all you have to do now is this is the easiest one. All you have to do is put a line of glue. I'm just using Fabri-Tac. Just gonna put a line of glue up each side, just like that. And just gonna glue it. Just like that. See how simple? We're almost done with this one. Okay, then you'll take your whole, your 2-inch round punch and kind of center it you're gonna leave the back flap the way it is, and then the front flap, you're going to kind of center it this way and give it a punch. Now my punch really needs to be sharpened. It doesn't want to punch at all, but when that happens, all you have to do is get some aluminum foil, and you just keep punching using your punch to punch the aluminum foil, and it sharpens it for you. So I just finished off with the scissors. If you don't have a round punch, you can measure it and draw like a half circle and then cut it out. So it's okay if you don't actually have one of those. You can always make it work. Okay, now I'm just using the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, and I am going to age my pocket. I'm just gonna ink around. I have ink already on my fingers from earlier, if you're wondering. So, how is everyone doing today? I know it's fall, but we are having some beautiful spring-like weather. It's such a beautiful day today. I think the high was 77, and I always think that is the perfect temperature. It's nice, and we got a nice breeze. The sun is shining. Okay, so I'm just inking all around, even in that little hole there that we did, the little half circle. Now, if you have any blank spaces on your pocket, you see how simple that pocket was? Just simple. If you have any blank pages, blank spaces on your pocket, you can stamp there. I had picked up a couple of stamps a while back from the Dollar Tree, and these are like birds and then butterflies. So I thought it would be cute to add a butterfly. I added it to my stamping block there, and I'm just gonna add some ink to my butterfly, and we're gonna stamp a butterfly. Now you can stamp it over the words, or you can put it in the blank space if you have blank space. So get a nice amount of ink on your stamp, and I'm gonna stick my butterfly right here like he's fluttering over the flowers, thinking about where he wants to land. And there. That is cute, right? And if you want, if you have an edge punch, you can punch the edges. If you don't like that overhang there, you can cut it off. It's totally up to you. Do what makes you happy. And then we have a pocket, a journal pocket. How easy was that, right? Okay, let's make another one. We're gonna use that 1930s paper. Oh, it's so smooth, guys. I wish you could feel this. So smooth. All right, I'm gonna cut off the jagged edges so that we have a nice smooth edge to play with here. So I'm just gonna, even if I cut off some of the words, that's fine, because we're really not gonna be reading the words. I'm just gonna cut that off, and then we'll make a different type of pocket here. And I'm trying to figure out how I would like this to look. Okay, so I like these images. Aren't these beautiful? Okay, so I'm just going to fold this piece over. Even this paper folds differently. Okay, and then I am going to, how do I want to do this? I'm going to fold it up here. Simple. All right, so here's your paper. You're going to fold it over, and then you're going to fold the bottom piece up. Simple enough, right? Now we're going to flip it over, and we are going to tuck that part to the back. And then we'll put just a bit of glue here, and we're going to glue it down. Now, the words on the front, you see how these are fine, but these are upside down, which is fine because once you stick something in the pocket, you won't be able to see these words. So that'll be just fine. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to grab my ink dauber and I am going to ink this pocket. I tell you, my ink pad has seen better days. I actually have several of these little ink pads, and for some reason I thought they were in my desk drawer, but I went to look for them and they're not. So I have moved them somewhere, and right now I don't know where they are. So hopefully they make an appearance pretty soon, because I need a new one. I need a new one. So look, there we go. Look how simple that was. Such a simple pocket. And I think it would be nice to try maybe this bird stamp. So we're gonna throw some ink on this one. Lots of ink. Lots and lots of ink. And I'm gonna just put this bird here right on top of these words, like he's looking back at the flower or the leaf. And look, we have that beautiful bird there. And now we have two different pockets. Now you can turn it this way and then add a little tag or something on the inside. You know, slip something in there that way. Or you can turn it this way and then add something, you know, from this side. So these are just different ways that you can make junk journal pockets. They're simple. You can add botanicals, you can add stamps to them, you can add whatever you like, and they will turn out just wonderfully. So guys, I hope you try this if you haven't yet. They do add a lot to your junk journals. I love them. They are very simple, and they, you know, they are nice to just make a whole bunch of them and put them away so that whenever you get ready to make junk journals, you already have several of them ready to go. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I hope you try them. Thank you so much for watching. I will link all related videos in the description below. Guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.